Mazino Jr. back again with another chapter review, One Piece 1055, so let's get into it. Start the chapter, and Green Ball is still bullying the Scabbards. Yamato is trying to help against Green Ball, but Momo insists on her not fighting. Raizo tries to use a fire attack on Green Ball, assuming it will work on him because he uses the forest fruit. But at this point, Green Ball is just trolling them, making it look like he's hurt. He has a fireproof technique, which he probably used against Sabo at the referee. He catches Raizo and begins sucking his energy. He kinda reminds me of Cell from Dragon Ball Z. With this fruit, he could probably live forever if he absorbs enough people. So that probably is the explanation for why he was able to last 2 years without eating. It just shows how good of a writer Oda is, to be honest. We then move back to Kozuki Sukiyaki's secret room, where Law has appeared out of nowhere, but it makes sense since he's trying to find out more about the D-Clan. Sukiyaki explains how he never told Orochi or Kaido about this passage. I can imagine if Orochi found out about it, he would have tried to get his hands on Pluton. When Robin realizes that there's still light, she climbs up this path to see, and Law just does what he does by teleporting, as always. And Robin looks like she has a great relationship with Law. I think Law will probably travel with the Straw Hats to Laughtail, so I ship Robin and Law. Now we get to where Oda drops a bombshell on us, because the Wano we've been seeing all this time is not the original Wano. We see a city that has been submerged in rainwater for 800 years. At the bottom of this passage, they see the Lode Poneglyph, which they need to find the right path to Laughtail. Sukiyaki says they will find the ancient weapon Pluton, but retrieving it would be done by opening Wano's borders. I think at the end of One Piece, in the final war, when the ancient weapons are being used, I believe that the Straw Hats will go back to Wano to build Pluton when Momo is ready to open the borders. Don't forget that Frankie had the blueprints for Pluton, so I think he still has a copy of it. We saw the same thing with Nico Robin, saying there was nothing about Pluton to Crocodile at Alabasta, but there really was. I don't think Frankie would burn something as important as that. Now back to Green Ball's fight with Momo, where he's still bullying them, and Momo still insists on not involving the Straw Hats or Yamato, as he wants her to be free and not have to protect Wano anymore. Then out of nowhere, Momo does a crazy blast breath on Green Ball, completely burning him. He begins spamming the blast breath on him, and you see Green Ball act like he's finally ready to go seriously against Momo. Then in comes Shanks, who somehow is able to pinpoint a Conqueror's Haki attack to him from all the way outside of Wano, which is pretty crazy. Just shows that Luffy still needs to step up to another level before he's able to reach Shanks. He gets Green Ball really shook from that attack and gets him to back off. Shanks looks very angry, calling the world government cowardly because they were attacking people who were weakened after a war they just won. He then asks them if they are that afraid of the new era, which is crazy when you think about it, because Nico Robin and O'Hara were destroyed and they were labeling her a demon at a young child. Even Ace being held in his mother's womb for many more months because she knew the world government were going to try to stop Roger's family from growing. It just shows how far they want to go to control the whole world. The chapter ends with Sanji, Luffy and Zoro looking at what just happened from a distance. They didn't need to get involved, showing that they had the confidence to find Admiral altogether. And that's the end of the chapter, guys. So tell me what you thought about the chapter. Personally, I gave it a 10 out of 10. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And follow me on TikTok at Mazino_JR. And I'll see you in the next one.